Hi.
Hi.
Chris Harrison.
Hi, Lauren Zima.
Part the C's, Hannah B is coming at you.
Oh! First and foremost, are you happy to be done with virginity jokes?
We're not quite done.
Oh. Is there a virgin on this season?
Well, here's the thing. There's things that happened last season when you're the Bachelorette are going to come back this season because guys think it's clever.
Oh.
So there's, the inevitable Colton references.
Okay. So no virgins?
Yeah, there might be.
Oh. Okay.
I stopped asking.
All right. Well, those conversations
But
got weird.
there's still virgin jokes and virgin pina coladas, that kind of stuff.
You could cut that sexual tension with a knife.
Well, Hannah on Colton's season was Hannah Beast.
Yeah.
How much does she live up to the Hannah Beast nickname?
I mean, unfortunately, too much. It literally starts night one with the drama. There is more drama, man drama, this season we've ever had before. And I'm not saying it's the most dramatic season ever yet, but I am saying there's more man drama, and it starts night one where she's like, oh, really? Okay. And she's in.
Well, what does man drama mean? Does that mean tears? Does that mean fist fights?
Yeah.
Yes and yes?
Yeah.
Are ambulances called?
Yeah.
On night one?
No, not
Okay.
night one. There's not an ambulance on, wait. No, there's not an ambulance on night one. But there really is. And there's different levels of man drama. There's man drama that there's just the guy not there for the right reasons. Then there's the guy who just is the guys that, just rub everyone the wrong way, that everyone loves to hate. And it's stuff that she just has to deal with constantly. And every time we think we're over it, it rears its ugly head and she has to get back in. And it really got to the point where, honestly, it started taking away from her being the Bachelorette. It took away from the entire season and the chance for her to find love. And it may cause her to not find love at the end of this.
Well, Colton's season ending was very unconventional. I know you're about to go film it, but how unconventional do you think Hannah's ending will be? I
don't know. I mean, it's already unconventional. Heading into it, just sitting here now, typically it's smooth sailing. We're gonna, there might be a little bump in the road, but we're gonna land this thing, and she's gonna be engaged or he's gonna be engaged. Sitting here now, I really don't know how it's gonna end. I'm hopeful and she's hopeful, but the way she wants to find love and the way she's going about this is really true and sincere, and she's not gonna just do it to do it. And as rough as it's been and as wild as it's been, I'm not sure she's gonna be able to get there. And that's because she doesn't know if she's gonna be able to get there. So I'm interested as anybody to see how this all wraps up.
So no guarantee on a proposal for Hannah B right now?
No, I wish I could guarantee it, but I cannot deliver. I don't know. I can't. I would love to be able to do my job and deliver this, but I don't know if we're going to.
We might not land that plane.
No, it might be a bumpy finish.
He just jumped the fence.
Well, I know Hannah didn't, in her heels, jump a fence.
Right.
But what is Hannah's fence jump moment? What is the drama pinnacle? What can you tease?
I mean, I would probably say it is the drama. It is the man drama. And what I mean by that is you're going to see drama along the way. Let's say it's a level 2 drama. This is a level 10 drama that really festers and really dives into the fabric of this show. And I think it's going to shape this entire show because it has to do with somebody she really cares about. And so it's not something that's just going to go away.
Somebody she really cares about. Does that mean our first impression rose getter? Because those guys tend to stick around on The Bachelorette.
I don't even remember who got the first impression.
Yes, you do.
I don't even remember.
Don't lie to me.
No, I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do.
No. Who was it?
I haven't seen it.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Okay, sure. All right, well, why do you think so much man drama, more than ever before?
I mean, I guess the only thing you can say is it's Hannah. I mean, it's who's at the center of this. It's who they're chasing after. It's who's kind of running this program. So it's got to be the prize at the end of this. And obviously you have these strong, charismatic type A guys that are going to, you always have drama when you have 30 guys, but this is different. It really is at a different level. And again, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that instead of going away, it gets worse. And then instead of dealing with it, it rears its ugly head again and just gets worse and worse. So it's this kind of like snowball effect of every time we would wrap up, a cocktail party, a rose ceremony, like next week it's going to be different. Clean slate. And it wasn't a clean slate.
It sounds like maybe Hannah should have sent some guys home that she didn't.
Well, I don't know if that I don't know is correct. And that's where this thing gets tricky and it gets muddy because I don't know if that's correct either because you don't know, is this guys being dramatic? Are these guys that are being jealous? because, you know, Hannah only, and people have to understand, Hannah gets to see what she gets to see, and that's
Right.
it. It's not like we sit back and show her tapes of everything else going on. So she only can judge from what she sees, and she likes what she sees.
Well, night one, you're doing kind of a game-changing move, bringing Demi and Katie into this surveillance van. How much does that affect everything?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see if that has a ripple effect on seasons to come, because now will everybody think, I'm being watched. But they should know they're always being watched. But yeah, we brought in Demi and Katie, who are two of her best friends from last season, and we have a little bit of a surveillance situation where they are revealing some things to Hannah later on in the evening on night one, and they reveal a pretty big nugget.
Most dramatic night one ever?
Wow, gosh, let me think. It's a good one. I need to think back in the memory bank. I don't know if it's the most dramatic night one ever.
Courtney just popped in.
But it's a pretty badass night one.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the good thing, I think, if you were worried about, if you're at all worried about the Bachelorette that Hannah was going to be, and I think we all were after the Final Rose special.
She was a little rocky on that live special.
That's being very generous.
Okay.
I was scared to death. She came in as the Bachelorette, just firing on all cylinders, took control. There was an incident on night one, I'll say thanks to Demi and Katie, that I thought, okay, this might be where I need to step in because Hannah's not really ready for this yet. And she just looked and said, I got this.
Well, you guys also did something different. You released the guys earlier than ever before.
Right.
And then a couple of them, I don't think, made it to premiere night.
Right.
Why was that? Was that to suss out some problem children? Because the show is not a stranger to scandal.
Right. But no, here's the thing. Everybody, and this is a little behind the scenes, but everybody we bring in to be on The Bachelor or The Bachelorette doesn't make it to the show. And so we always have, and it's a terrible word, I don't know what the word to call them because I hate to say they're extras. They're not extras. They're all great guys or great women. But at the end of the day, as producers, we have to sit down and we think through the dates, we think through the beats, we think through the hours of televisions that ABC has given us and think, how many guys can we have? And then we start fighting over our favorites of who's going to be a good story. Do we have too many guys from Los Angeles? Do we have too many from New York? And do we need to
Well,
to
why
get a
release
lighter?
them so early this year?
Well, I think part of that, too, is because of social media and what that has brought to the table, for sure.
Does this season have a scandal?
Always.
What can you tell us about it?
There's drama, there's scandal. Yeah, of course.
Well, we have a question for you. We are doing a piece on how upset we are that the Bachelor world has never won an Emmy.
Won an Emmy. We've never been nominated for an Emmy.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's only been 17 years.
23 seasons, 15 seasons.
It's only the most successful television franchise, arguably in the history of television. Probably created more hours of TV than any franchise in the history of television. So why get an Emmy?
Well, does it bother you, and why do you think there has never been a nomination?
I mean, I don't know. Who the hell knows why? I really don't know. I don't know how that even works. I've never been to the Emmys. I've never been on the stage at the Emmys.
Yeah.
I've been nominated for 2 daytime Emmys. Millionaire, I'm looking at you. Thanks for that. No, I think it's a host of things. I think when the reality TV category came around, we had been on for several years, so we were a little bit long in the tooth, and there were some newer, cooler, hipper kids on the block. And then there was this strange thing where Amazing Race won like 90 Emmys, and no one really knew why. And there was that. And then I think we've become cool again and relevant, but maybe we're just too old. No one likes the old people.
That's not true.
We're just old.
Very young
we smell like
demographic.
mothballs. Why do you think? You're into this thing.
I think that the Oscars treat superhero movies in the same way that Emmys treat great reality television. I want Emmy noms for The Bachelor and Housewives, and that's how I feel about it.
So what Zima's saying is, I am Iron Man.
Okay, 3 guys to watch for
What?
this season and why.
John Paul Jones, because I love saying John Paul Jones, and you have to use his full name. He won't let you, and he refers to himself in the third person as John Paul Jones. And if you're too young to know this movie, just go watch Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and you'll see Spicoli. I love him. Let's see. There's 2 pilots.
Meaning? Men who are pilots, not
they fly
pilots
planes.
of television
Yeah,
shows.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So don't think industry.
Yeah.
They're not pilots trying to be picked up for ABC. No, they're actual pilots that fly planes. I would say keep an eye on Peter. He's, wears the uniform, shows up on night one. Big Mike is just this adorable, endearing, lovable character who he's that guy in the house that everybody likes. But is he that guy in the house that everyone just likes? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Is he friend zone material? And then let's go L.A. Dylan. It is Dylan, right? Let's go L.A. Dylan. Because of who Hannah is, family, down home, roots, loves that. That is Dylan. He has an amazing story that he'll share. And he's quiet and kind of is in the background, but not so much that he's like, who's that guy? He's just that guy that's always there. And he shares this, he's kind of the mirror image of who Hannah is. And obviously that's a comfortable thing to see.
Great, you gave me 4 guys. Appreciate it. One word to describe Hannah's season?
Drama-filled. It's hyphenated.
That is
it's
hyphenated.
Did I make that up? I
Can't believe you said drama. I'm shocked
No,
that was the
not
word
most
you
dramatic.
used.
It's drama-filled. This is different. You got to believe me. This is different this time.
I'm a normal human being, like trying to be the Bachelorette. I don't know what to do, and I'm scared.